Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you what I packed for my baby's hospital bag when she was born. I decided to film this after the fact because I did a lot of research on what things I could possibly need to put in her hospital bag, and I want to share with you the things that I actually used, the ones that I didn't, and the ones that I needed while I was in the hospital. So let me show you what I packed for her. This is the bag that I got for her. It's sort of like a jean bag, kind of soft, and it fits everything that we need, so it worked perfectly for us. I actually had my stuff and my husband's stuff separately packed on a suitcase. So if you want to see what I packed for the hospital, I am going to leave the video link down below so you can check what I packed, but this is just for my baby. Something that I decided to do was separate things with Ziploc bags. So I have multiple Ziploc bags with different things. So if I wasn't able to go get her stuff, I could say to my husband or my mom or a nurse or someone, please go get the Ziploc bag that says, in this case, her first outfit to go out of the hospital, or burp cloth, things like that. So I decided to divide everything in Ziploc bags and just have it ready on packages. I am not gonna follow a specific order. I'm just gonna be pulling out stuff and showing you what I actually used. This bag has everything you need if you have a big baby. So you know, newborns use newborn size diapers, newborn size clothes, small hats, small mittens. But actually what I did was pack a onesie that was size 1, a diaper that was size 1, pants with the fitting cleat, like footed pants, and a hat that was bigger. So this is it, just a size 1 diaper and footed pants and size 1 onesie and a hat. I packed these because sometimes you get a bigger baby. My baby wasn't looking that big. She was gonna be around 7 pounds, 3 kilos or so. And so we knew she probably would not need these. And at the hospital, they can give you stuff. So they have size 1 diapers if you need them. But I just wanted to have these and a couple of size 1 diapers just in case. Another Ziploc bag that I have in here is her first outfit for going out of the hospital. So my baby was born in February, that was winter. It wasn't too cold, but still it made sense for us to get her something kind of warm. So I ordered this one on an online website to the UK because I had a very clear image of what I wanted for her outfit. I wanted something special and cute. In Spain, where I grew up, they usually find like knitted stuff, cotton, I don't know, cute things. I'm gonna show you what I got so you get an idea more or less of what I'm talking about. So this is what she wore getting out of the hospital. So cute. And a hat that my mom made for her. So look at these, so cute, like a pom-pom. And this was her first outfit, so what I did was put it also on a different Ziploc, so this will be ready. I don't have it right now, but if there was also a long sleeve onesie, newborn size, going with this. Unfortunately, we weren't able to put her the pants because they do the heel test, where they cut a little bit of their heel to get out some blood and do some kind of, I'm not sure what test it is. But it's very common, all babies do it or have to get it done, and we couldn't put the pants on her because she was bleeding. So I didn't want the white new pants to get stained with blood, so we actually just put her in a onesie and the top and the hat, and then wrapped her around with a blanket, which takes me to the next thing I have over here, which is some receiving blankets and a muslin. So Any of these works. I took one of these big muslin blankets. This one is very pretty. It's it comes it's Outerwear and Rain, and it's from a set of 4. So I took one, which was nice because her second night the nurse said that it's called the horrible second night or something like that, which is all babies at second night apparently get kind of colicky, uncomfortable, fuzzy, constipated and things like that. So she was sort of like very uncomfortable, and so what we did was wrapped her, and we used this one. And I remember she said the ones that we have at the hospital are smaller. Which ones? These ones they have at the hospital, and she said these are smaller, you have one of the big nice ones. So what we did was wrap her with one of these. So I think it's a good idea to just bring one of these if you have them at home, just in case you need them to wrap your baby. This is the one, as I said, that they give you at the hospital. We brought it home as a souvenir. You probably shouldn't do that, but doesn't matter, right? And they give you this is not the hat that they put when she was born. They put something that looks like sort of like a sock, but because our baby apparently had like a big head, I think it was a normal head, but she couldn't fit the newborn hats that I bought for her. I'll show you which ones. Don't get them because get the bigger size, because she couldn't fit them at all. She looked super funky. It looked like a weird swimming hat, just pulling her entire head back. Don't do that. So I asked the nurse if she could bring me another hat, and what she brought was this one, which is also one of the classic hospital hats. And this is what the baby was wearing most of the times at the hospital. I didn't care to change her and dress her because they were constantly like testing her temperature and weighing her and measuring things, and I didn't want to just put her on something uncomfortable. I just left her with a hat, socks, I think maybe not even, and just wrapped around this, or this for that matter. So this is the hat that I was talking about. This didn't fit her. I think it's a newborn size, and we used it once maybe, or tried to put it in her and didn't work. So we ended up using the one that was on the bigger package. This one, she looks super cute on this. So it's a good idea to just bring the bigger sizes. You never know, maybe you have a long baby and the pants newborn size won't fit her or him. So just take that, who knows. And also I just in case I didn't want my baby to be only wearing a blanket, I took a pajama with us. This one is newborn size. She did not use it. So if you don't want to take a pajama, you probably don't need to take it, because she was comfortable just doing skin to skin with me and that, and not wearing anything but a blanket. And a pair of socks that again we didn't need because both her outfit had footed pants and she was wrapped around, so I didn't need it, but you can take them. And something I don't have right now here because it was borrowed from a friend and I just returned it. It's the mittens. I put them on her. I wasn't planning on, because babies use their hands to feel things. Their vision isn't great, so that's one of their ways to, understand the world and feel things. But I did it because she was born with long nails. But afterwards I discovered that she didn't really scratch herself. Some babies do, like big time, they have all the cheeks scratched, but she didn't, so I just removed them and she didn't use more mittens anymore. But take them just in case, or if you don't want to buy mittens, just a pair of socks. These are like a small size socks, just put socks on their hands, that works as well. So if you don't want to get mittens, just take extra pairs of socks and put some socks on their hands. And I was actually showing you these 2 receiving blankets. This one was made by my mom. It's quite nice, it's small. And this one we got, a friend gifted it to us because she was born the year of the mouse, and this is a set that has a mouse. Any receiving blanket that works for you, it's probably gonna be fine. I just used this for going out of the hospital because she was bleeding. I didn't put the pants on, and because it was cold, I just wrapped her in one of these. Muslim's blankets work as well, and you just have something in case you need your baby to not feel cold outside. Something else that I have in here is one of these changing pads. So I bought these from Amazon on a set of 3. I put one downstairs as a changing pad. One it's on top of our regular changing pad on her dresser because I didn't want the changing pad cover to get stained. Stupid, I know, but just it's so pretty that I didn't want to get just poop stains or things like that on top. I mean, you can wash it, right? And I did wash it a couple of times, but I didn't want it to get ruined, so I just placed one of these on top of it, and one I packed for our diaper bag or our hospital bag. These work great. They are waterproof on the other side, so this side is waterproof. They're super soft, 100% washable. They do start to disintegrate a tiny little bit if you wash them a lot, but still for the price, it's great. And I took one of these to the hospital to make it easier to change her on top of my bed. So because I was super tired after giving birth, when I change the diaper, I will just put these next to my feet, like here, and the baby there, and I would just change her there, and everything will be more comfortable. So I recommend, if you can take any type of changing pad or like a thick kind of blanket that you can use to change your baby, that would be a good idea too. And just in case I didn't want to wrap her in a blanket, I took this kind of coat or outerwear kind of outfit. This is like a quilted full body outfit. I did not use this. It's not easy to dress a newborn, even less if it's your first baby. So if you want to go simple and minimalist, you just only need one receiving blanket or a Muslin blanket, and that's probably gonna be fine for you. You don't need to take these. You don't need to take extra clothes for the hospital. Just leave your baby naked, maybe a couple of hats, and that's gonna do it. Another bag that I have here is a bag of burp cloth or Muslin cloth and things like that. I took a bib. No need for a bib. You're not gonna put a bib on your newborn. But Muslin cloth and burp cloth, that's always a good idea. Babies just spill and lick things and stuff like that, so it's good to just clean them and have a couple of these handy. Another thing that I took to the hospital that you don't have to, but I don't think it's a bad idea, are wipes. I actually like the Huggies 90% water. I think they're called like Nature. If I have a photo or a video, I'm gonna insert here a photo of what I'm talking about. But these are the ones that I have just here handy. These are the same ones that the hospital gives you. These are Pampers, pure 99% water wipes. And these ones, I don't like as much as the other one, but they work as well. They didn't cause any problem on my baby's skin, no irritation or whatsoever. And they have them again at the hospital, and we used the hospital ones, but a couple of times the nurse was like, oh, you don't have that, oh, you don't have diapers, or oh, you don't have wipes, let me bring them. But the baby was already like halfway getting changed from a poopy diaper, so I said, okay, don't worry, I have them here. And she was like, oh great, and changed the baby. So if you want to have them handy, they have everything you probably are going to need, but you can have your own, and if you don't use them, that's fine. You just take them home and use them at home. Same with diapers. Let me show you. So I took this bag with sort of like a toiletry bag that has newborn size diapers. So I took 4 of these, and again, same idea. These were great because if you suddenly like run out of diapers on your hospital room, you don't need to call a nurse and say, hey, bring me more diapers because I don't have more diapers. You just always have a couple of these, and they're handy, and you can use them if you need them. And if not, you take them back home and use them at home. So it's a win-win. Also, here I had some of these travel size or freebies of Lancino, the lanolin cream. I actually used the Medela that they gave me at the hospital, but these were a gift from a friend, and it was handy to have with me. You just can take some of these, buy one of the big bottles of Medela lanolin or Lancino lanolin, or ask in the hospital if lactation nurses or lactation consultants can give you some of these if you need them for breastfeeding. And the last thing that I have in the small pocket was one nail file. Let me see if I find it. Oh, sorry, it's in the other pocket. Yes, here. So this is the Frida's nail file. This one comes with a set with a baby nail clipper, and you know, I'm gonna leave a photo probably around here too. I like that set, that's what we use, works great for us, but I decided to take just the nail file because, you know, it's not a good idea or not convenient to clip baby nails when they are newborns, and so I took the file just in case we needed it. We ended up not using it, but it was there just in case, and if you want to do it, doesn't take a lot of room, so you can just take it with you. And finally, I have two more things to show you. This is the Veleda Calendula diaper rash cream. I did not use this. You probably don't need to take it to the hospital. You're gonna be there probably like 48 hours or 3 days even, and your baby doesn't get a rash so fast usually. So I will say that if your baby does get a rash, you can ask at the hospital to give you some kind of diaper rash cream, but I don't see the need to bring this with you. If you want to, like I did, that's completely fine. Doesn't hurt. I have it at home, so it didn't matter if I put it in the bag and just took it out and didn't use it. But this is something else that I packed. And finally, I packed one of these pacifiers. These are the Zuri by Avent Philips. And this is what I read was recommended for newborns. This is what the nurse said they used at the newborn intensive care unit. And so what I did was buy one of these pacifier holders and take one just in case, because you know, it's not a good idea if you're gonna breastfeed your baby to offer a pacifier right away because they have to get used to the boob first. But I just took it, and what happened was that second night when she was super fuzzy, I asked the nurse what could we do about that, and she said if you want to use a pacifier, that sometimes works. And I wasn't super sure about using it, but I brought it out of the bag and gave it to my baby. My baby loved it. It was day and night. I mean, she went from crying and being super fuzzy to just hold to that pacifier and be super calm. Till today, she is a great sucker. But she said this is exactly what they use for preemies, that it was a good idea to use it. And the second day afterwards, I asked the lactation consultant, and I said, well, you know, I'm using a pacifier, I know I shouldn't. And so she said, just put the baby on your boob and let me see the latch. Put the baby, she had a great latch, and she said, okay, no complaints. So if you don't think you have a problem with your baby's latch, she's drinking fine and having no issues, and you want to offer a pacifier, I recommend you just take one of these. It doesn't hurt, they're super cheap. I think it's a package of two, around $3 or $3.50, and you can give it a try. Maybe it works for you, and this is a good tip to take with you to the hospital. So I think that was everything. Basically, to sum up, if you want to take a pacifier, that's great. You don't need to take any type of cream. The hospital is going to provide that to you. Same with wipes, but it's not a bad idea to take one. I highly recommend to take a changing pad and a bigger size outfit, full on outfit. Depends if it's summer or winter what your baby's going to wear, but long sleeve is always a good idea. And if you want to take something special to get out of the hospital, that's fine, but with a receiving blanket or a muslin cloth, that does the job. So don't get newborn hats, just get regular hats, and those are gonna work fine. And if you want to take some burp cloth or muslin cloth, that's also a good idea. And that's everything for my baby bag. So if you have any doubts, just please leave your questions or your comments down below. Tell me what you packed for your hospital bag, and don't forget to subscribe and check the other video where I show you what I took to the hospital. Thank you for watching, and follow me on social media. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it. I will be uploading new videos every week. See you soon!